Ladies and gentlemen, it's your host with the most, Prevail here, bringing you guys another banger of video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about XDefiant, and I don't have anything new to bring. Unfortunately, it's why I haven't uploaded within an entire damn week, which is sad. I love getting on here and uploading for you guys, and honestly, slipping into a slight depression. But, you know, I just love making content for you guys, and the fact that XDefiant still isn't here is driving me insane. As I'm sure it is a lot of you guys. But yeah, we're going to talk a bit about it. And I'm going to tell you guys the last thing Mark Rubin said on Twitter. Most of you guys probably already know this by now. I'm going to go over and read what he said. And then I'm going to go and read some comments that the community has left on some of the more popular XDefiant channels that we have on YouTube currently. I am definitely not one of them, but goddamn, I wish I was. But yeah, so channels like XDefiant guides yeah, over on X, the last thing he said, it was on October 11th, and he replied to XDefiant scrims. They said Mark Rubin has confirmed that the game is ready. Now the Play XDefiant team is looking for the best window to release the game, and in response to that, he said, technically, I said we were ready to ship before the inconsistencies we saw in the PTS made us decide to delay early. And then in response to that, Buckeye, which is the channel behind XDefiant Guides, which we're going to be reading some comments over there, see what some of them have to say. Basically, we have some options, but we need to decide on the best one. Once we do, we'll start sharing the plan. All Buckeye said is to that, shoot, at this point, I have no idea. And that was Mark's response, was what I just said there. But yeah, so basically once they have an answer on when they're gonna release it, they're just trying to decide. Sounds like, to me, it sounds like the game is done, like 100%. It's not bug free. No game's gonna be 100% bug free, but ready to release. And it was ready to release already. But right here, he says, basically, we have some options, but we need to decide on the best one. Once we do, we'll start sharing the plan. That honestly makes me think that they're just trying to decide when they should release it. If they're still working on that major inconsistency, I wish they could let us know that. I wish they would let us know how the bug fixing is going, if there is any. But he hasn't straight up said that they're not working on any patches anymore or fixing what was wrong in the playtest. The most recent thing he said is what I just said, and that makes me think that it could launch sooner than we think. I don't think it's gonna launch into, next year, January. I really hope not. I'm really hoping this month. I mean, that's not gonna happen. I wish, but I can hope. I'm thinking November or December. I wish, and I can't see why they would delay it any further, considering it was ready to ship already before the problems were fixed. And they said that they didn't run into a whole lot of problems, they just had a few. So fingers fucking crossed it's next month, honestly, November, but I can see it being December. But I think they should launch right around MW3. That's my opinion. Let people most people's biggest gripe about Modern Warfare 3 was the skill-based matchmaking, and that's been people's biggest gripe for a long time in COD. MW3 beta's got a lot of good feedback, and honestly, I'd played the shit out of it myself because I had nothing else to play, honestly. I max prestige, shit. I got the level 30 on PlayStation, and then once it became open to everybody on PC, I got the level 30 as well. And everything felt great. I loved the gunplay. The movement was nice. I mean, it truly was everything MW2 should have been, like I've been saying. They flipped what they've been working on in the last 4 years. Slow movement, campier, relating to the Sentinel fucking players. You're not a damn Sentinel, you're a camper. It was funny when they called them Sentinels to me. But it's just a play style. You can be a camper, right? That's what snipers got to do sometimes, is hard scope. That's how snipers are intended, but not always. So a Sentinel was a funny word to me. But yeah, the biggest gripe was skill-based matchmaking. I think if you let them have two games that they can choose from, right? Two fun, fast-paced arcade games. I think XDefiant is definitely more of an arcade shooter. Modern Warfare 3. But that's just me. I mean, just look how colorful the maps are. The enemies, the outline is perfect. You can see the enemies just fine in this game. I mean, visibility is on point. It's just better to look at too, in my opinion. It's just more interesting to walk around on these maps. You let them compare no skill-based matchmaking to MW3's, which is absolutely crazy. Definitely ramped up since Modern Warfare 2, I believe. A lot of people say it's the most they've had since MW19, and that shit was crazy. I don't understand why they keep ramping it up, but it just turns so many people away. And that's why I think you should release when, right around MW3's release, or literally as soon as the game can be released. That's honestly the best release window in my opinion, once the game's, done. And it sounds like it is, but I don't know, I'm just making assumptions based on some tweets that we have been given. He's never just straight out said that there is nothing else to fix on the game. We're just waiting. But it is what it sounds like. They're just waiting on, I don't know, Ubisoft to tell them when to release. I don't know if Ubisoft has, do they control when XDefiant release, or does Mark Rubin control that? Is he in charge of the delays? Can he make it the release date if he is? I would assume so, but I don't know. I've heard some people saying Ubisoft is the reason that they're being made to wait even longer to release. Maybe, something to do with Call of Duty. I don't know, but I'm always been curious. Can Mark Rubin himself pick a date, or does Ubisoft pick the date? Let me know if you guys know that down in the comment section below. But we really don't have much else to talk about. So I figured I would read some comments if you guys are interested in staying and seeing my opinions. There's some comments that, you guys, the community, us, have left on some of, the more popular XDefiant channels we got on YouTube right now. So example, Buckeye Plays, not that channel, but his XDefiant channel, XDefiant Guides, which I'll link down in the description below. And we're also going to go to DK OP, I butcher his first name sometimes, but Decoy OP is how I think you say it. He has a great XDefiant channel too, and he's in the same boat, just waiting for any kind of content. But we're actually on his channel right now. We're gonna scroll down, and we're on the video called MW3 is done. So XDefiant update question mark, and that's kind of what this is here in a way. We need an update. How's the progress going, Mark? Like, let us know. Are you still working on, some bugs, or are you literally just waiting to choose a release window? It's what it sounded like to me. This person says, please release XDefiant. I'm so tired of skill-based matchmaking. That there had 20 likes. I mean, that's what a lot of these are, to be honest with you guys. Like I said, it's most people's biggest gripe. MW3 was fun at first, but once the skill-based matchmaking kicks in, there is nothing you would do about it. So XDefiant is better. I mean, I agree. If you have more fun on XDefiant because the matchmaking allows you to have more fun, it's a better game. I think the maps are better too, but that's my opinion. I played MW2 maps so much that game's gonna get boring fast, especially if you played the shit out of the OG maps. But a lot of people haven't. A lot of people jumped on board on COD in like Modern Warfare 2019 during COVID. So a lot of them people, they're new maps to them. This person here says they're not scared of COD. They are scared of the COD hype machine. COD gamers and COD YouTubers just go into zombies mode, not the game. They won't care about a thing outside COD. They go mindless. That's like releasing a non-licensed football game around Madden football. Good luck. The last part is correct, especially if they were like advertising that they're trying to be Call of Duty's killer, but they're not doing that. They're just trying to be their own style of game, and I think Call of Duty and XDefiant is very different when it comes to style of a game. Yes, they're arcade shooters, but the games do feel way different. I gotta be honest. Like this here is an arcade ability type shooter, so it is different type of game. Thing here is they've said that they aren't worried about Call of Duty. They gotta deal with the yearly Call of Duty every year. They got to fight that, push through that. And I think as the years go on, it's going to be easier for them because, more content, more updates, more fans realize this game is, it doesn't have skill-based matchmaking. And it's fun. And a team, passionate, that cares about it. A little negative, but, I get it. Releasing around COD is scary, but, it's not their concern. That's why they should drop it as soon as it's done, in my opinion. I'm tired of getting shadow banned on my brand new PC because I dropped 15 kills and then I hooked my Xbox Series up and dropped 30. Mark, we need you to come in clutch soon. I've been shadow banned myself on Cold War and 2019 because of the skill-based matchmaking. And when you get shadow banned, it thinks you're a cheater, and that's why it literally will match you with other cheaters. That's why you got shadow banned, and it's stupid. Every fucking game I got into, blatant, obvious cheaters in MW19 and Cold War. I mean, that's not, you can't have that if, you know, skill-based matchmaking isn't there at all. There's been so many people who have been shadow banned because of it. It's kind of sad, to be honest. We need Mark Rubin to come in clutch as soon as possible. Keep the content going, my dude. Facts, DK. Keep that shit going. Let me go over to XDefiant guides. Like I said, links to both of these dudes in the description below. Alrighty, we are over here on XDefiant Guides channel. Damn, YouTube doesn't like ad blockers anymore, by the way. Let's see here. This is his most recent video. It's titled How Ubisoft Plans to Steal Modern Warfare 3 Players. And he's made, you know, something like this before. So have I, honestly. My video is called How XDefiant will be COD's players' safe haven. Go check that out if you want. It's because of the skill-based matchmaking that he's right. This dude says, hey, you are 100% correct. I would consider myself a top players, but ever since becoming an adult and skill-based matchmaking, I don't have that time to waste 5 hours a day to be the best of the best. I miss being a top of the leaderboard every game and then hopping into ranked if I truly wanted a challenge. That's true. Very, very true. No SBMM means, no SBMM, free to play, fun gunplay. Yeah, it's going to be hard to even consider dropping 70 on MW3. XDefiant's going to be great. Facts, facts, facts. All of those. Can't steal players if you don't have a game. Now we're taking shots at XDefiant. Pow, pow. That one has 65 likes on it, though. Oof. Someone said to that, they should have released a month ago to build a strong community. Now, when ranked for MW3 is coming, I'm hardly going to touch it whenever it releases. Damn, dude. It's free to play, so hey, nothing, you don't lose anything if you touch it. There's that. And I'm gonna read another one here. Might be the last one, to be honest, unless I find one that catches my eye. I'm not a typical COD player. I've only bought Black Ops 1 and Cold Wars since the original MW Xbox 360. I massively enjoyed XDefiant, but Ubisoft has made me decide to buy MW3, so I will actually have a PvP, a player versus player to play in the meantime, while Ubisoft makes up its mind over how much longer they will be scared of COD's release. I'm not looking forward to skill-based matchmaking in COD, but I just need something new to play. And XDefiant's vague release dates and delays has forced my hand. If you're that down bad, damn, bro. The only reason I played the beta was because I needed, I wanted to kind of, satisfy the itch for the FPS arcade shooter-ish type game, right? Ain't no way I'm paying $70 for it just because this game is pushed back a few more months. Fuck that, dude. I'm not that down bad, and I run a whole XDefiant channel, I need content to make content, MW3 is not worth the $70. Someone said patience is free. Big facts. You will end up not liking MW3, and it would be too late because you've already gave Activision your money and enabled them to keep your head up their ass. That's pretty much exactly what I said, except that last part. But yes, people like that are the reason that Call of Duty just keeps making more and more money. Because even, the game's shitty and people know the game's shitty, but they still buy it knowing the game's shitty. There's so many people who do that. And I am guilty of it. I did it for MW2. I knew that game was going to be shit, but it's like, it's the best I got. Fuck. But I honestly stopped playing that shit 2 months after the fucking release cycle when they brought in fucking Shoot House and what's that small ass map no one fucking likes, but they play because it's the most fun. Shipment, that's it. How can I forget that? It's been in so many Call of Duties now. And honestly, it's the worst map in Call of Duty history, in my opinion, just because of how small it is. Actually, it wasn't even supposed to be released into COD 4, a little bonus. You guys didn't know that. But yeah, Shipment was never supposed to be in Call of Duty 4, but somebody accidentally left it in the map list. But anyways, that's enough rambling about XDefiant and some Call of Duty today. I really just wanted to get on and make a video because I haven't made one in 7 days. And for any of you that follow my channel, I wanted to let you know that I wasn't dead. Just waiting on XDefiant. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, please consider hitting that sub button. I know I have like 3K subs, but honestly, this channel's been around for 5 years and it's probably around 300, 400. So if you guys subscribe now, you definitely are an OG of the channel, and I will definitely notice you guys every video because, you know, there's not too many people who come back every single video yet. If you guys do, thank you so fucking much. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It's your host with the most, Prevail here, signing out.
Hello?